reports that Donald Trump is planning on firing FBI Director Christopher Wray. I mean, soon after he had appointed Christopher Wray as FBI director. But what really stood out in a press conference featuring John Ratcliffe, acting director of national intelligence, and FBI Director Christopher Wray during a press conference was how Christopher Wray seemed to be sending a message purposely refuting some of the narrative coming from Donald Trump in regard to our elections and mail-in ballots. Take a look.
We're also coordinating with the private sector, both technology and social media companies, to make sure that their platforms aren't used by foreign adversaries to spread disinformation and propaganda. We've been working for years as a community to build resilience in our election infrastructure, and today that infrastructure remains resilient. You should be confident that your vote counts. Early, unverified claims to the contrary should be viewed with a healthy dose of skepticism. We encourage everyone to seek election and voting information from reliable sources, namely your state election officials, and to be thoughtful, careful, and discerning consumers of information online.
I mean, it's incredible because that whole press conference was meant to talk about disinformation by foreign actors regarding our elections here in the United States. The whole intention of that is to sow chaos and lead Americans to question the outcome of the general election. And what Christopher Wray is doing there is, in my opinion, pointing to the disinformation campaign that has been intentionally spread by Donald Trump and his goons. And I do think that Donald Trump and his campaign is currently trying to set the stage for his supporters to question the outcome of the election should he lose. And the way that they're doing that is, unfortunately, by latching on to a very similar message some Democrats used following the 2016 election. But I have no doubt that what Christopher Wray said in the video we just showed you played a huge role in all these articles that are coming out today about how Donald Trump is planning on firing him because he's so frustrated and angry with Christopher Wray, essentially disagreeing with sham investigations into the Bidens, and in this case, speaking out against Donald Trump's disinformation campaign on voting.
So there was one critical word in that video that I'm gonna come back to in a second. So Wray basically, in that press conference, downplayed what Ratcliffe said. Ratcliffe, head of the DNI, Director of National Intelligence, comes out and says, oh yeah, Iran is interfering in our elections by sending anti-Biden messages to hurt Trump. Okay, Wray downplays that. And Wray, of course, has not arrested Hunter Biden or Joe Biden before the election, and so Trump is furious. But Wray, in that little part that we just played you, first of all, emphasized, make sure you're going to trustworthy sources for information. I mean, the way he said it, it seemed like he was saying not Trump. People who actually are not lying through their teeth nonstop, right? But the critical word was, make sure you check with your state officials. Now, he punched the word state. In other words, don't trust anyone in the federal government. I'm in the federal government, I know this whole thing is rotten to its core. Check with your state officials, the federal government is completely lying.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.